Testing, testing. One, two, three. Testing, testing. We're now finna about to go in. It's your boy, Ty Data, aka the Sideboard. Let's go.
27 Hearts Beats.
We be solid. 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 Like throwing up the fin and stacking on the boss. While y'all might take it as a win, and I might take it as a loss. Well, I don't know about Ty Data, he's a swirler and I don't trust him. Well, between China and India, there's like 5 billion motherfuckers. You think I'ma sit around and butter up you motherfuckers? With a mathematic equation location is right here, motherfucker. I might be in Minnesota, that's that way Chicago, motherfucker. So check your GPS, the destination of a hustler. They don't even gotta buy for free, I'm giving away this shit. And some people don't even recognize it like, what the fuck is this? It's genesis to your existence. And it's that you implement. Cause we be solid. 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 Well, good luck on your Jesus journey and God bless Allah. Preparing for the destruction of people the longest they follow behind Allah. Are you going or you staying? You got plans or you praying? Cause the number one excuse you got is a pedophile ass white. Did your book warn you about a creature with 5,000 heads and 10,000 hands? Cause y'all niggas is lame. Doing the same thing over again like Neo in a train. When it's time to do the rain dance. We be solid. 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 Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know I'm a little bit messed up. I got a lot of things going on, and I got a lot to talk about in a short period of time. But before I get started, let me go ahead and just get the obvious out of the way and talk about that. All Tribe Up channels has been shut down. We're going offline, and we are going underground. Chief Chala J channel is shut down. Tribe Up is shut down. Tribe Up News is shut down. We are currently working in tribeupnews.com. If you want to find us, go to tribeupnews.com. We are streaming live from that channel. We are moving away from YouTube, and we're also going live in Universal Media as well. The link will be below, down there where you can find us at going live. Now we finna go live for a whole entire month, non-stop. We finna do a test on a month, so we finna do a whole entire month. So I do want to say thank you for all the people who have been supporting us and been getting us this far. As far as 5,000 Elite News, I will be contacting you, and we are going to be going underground as well, and we're going to have another YouTube page, but this YouTube will be private. We also have our private online page as well, where sorry about that. We also have our private online page as well, um, where we're going to be have our weekly meetings again as well. Um, every probably Thursday or Friday, so we can start back our weekly meetings to get back going with that. And so, with that being said, we want to thank for everybody that's been supporting Tribe Up. Everybody know the essence of Tribe Up is tribing up. It's actually networking, meeting somebody in your city. Hey, I met this guy on Tribe Up. And we're now best friends. I met this girl on Tribe Up. We're getting married. That's the essence of tribing up, and this is what you see a lot of us doing. And this is why we're able to accomplish a lot more than you see other platforms accomplish, is because they're not driving up. What they're doing is they're professional YouTubing, and they're trying to, they're YouTubing. And so we're coming on air, and we are really getting to know each other. We are really to getting to know, the kids, the family, first names, second names, basis, addresses, phone numbers, drinking habits, smoking habits, you know, um, good things, bad things. We are getting to know each other on that level. And this is why you see us, excelling so quickly and so fast, because many of us knew that nothing's going to get done unless we get to know each other and trust each other. So all the platforms out there that only know each other on nickname basis and YouTube name basis, um, if you want to build something, you might want to start with just knowing the people on your panel and actually, tribing up with them, meeting with them, exchanging phone numbers. So many people have, met each other and through Tribe Up, and many people are still friends this day because of Tribe Up. And all other platforms have something similar to that as well, but this is our essence. We do that on purpose. This is the purpose of us, because that is the ground basis of building something, is basically getting to know each other. And so this is one of the things that separates our channel. So we definitely want to give a shout out to the people who has been supporting us, whether it's through emails, thumbs up, liking, sharing, joining the 5,000 Elite, um, you know, uh, donations, being in the chat room, or being on a panel. So we definitely want to thank you guys. Um, I kind of got a lot to talk about, but I don't want to make this video too long. So the video has been shut down. The Tribe Up has been shut down. Tribe Up News is shut down, and also Chief Holiday channel is shut down. If you want to know where we're going to be at, um, we're going a little more private, because we want to, you know uh want to be able to separate, you know from the ignorance. We want to be able to separate from those who are trying to undercut us, who's trying to undermine us, and who pretty much want to be like us, but they don't want to, join us. And so we have a lot of people out there like that, so if you're one of those people, then now, that Tribe Up, Chief Holiday, Tribe Up News is going to be shut down. You're going to be forced to come up with your own unique content, your own new unique solutions, and also your own new unique um uh your own unique way of handling and structuring, you know whatever it is that you do. You pretty much don't have anyone to copy no more, because there's a lot of people that do that. Now, for you spectators, this is something very important for you spectators, and this is something for some of the younger aboriginals as well. If you're waiting around for something to kick off or something to jump off, you're going to be waiting around for a long, long, long time. Okay? If you're not doing it, or if you're not part of the group or the people that's doing it, then chances are you're probably not going to know about it. And about time you hear about it, um, it would probably be too late. So there's a lot of people that come on a platform and they say, "Oh man, we're not doing anything. What are we doing? What is this? What is going on?" Well, first off, you yourself need to be doing something. So the next time you turn that camera on, you should be inviting us viewers to come in to help you with whatever you're doing. If you're not doing that, if you're not inviting people to help you do something, then the least you can do is point them to the people who are. And say what you want, but the 5,000 Elite, we're doing. And at least point them there. At least say, well, you know what, I ain't got nothing going, but if you're interested in some building, 5,000 Elite is an option. Okay, is an option. It's not saying it's the only, and it's not saying it's the best, but it is a option. If not, at least point them to another movement, something you met off the internet, or something like that. If you're not doing that, then chances are you are kind of the problem that's in the community that you're talking about that we're doing. It's probably you. That's very important that you understand that. So the next time you cut that camera on, we want to be invited into what you're doing, or we would like you to point us to the people that's doing it, because we no longer want to just hear some angry ass guy or some facetious ass comments, or some history that everybody knows already. And if you don't talk about it, somebody else probably already have talked about it. Somebody probably is talking about it, or somebody probably will be talking about it. So that's very important. And now, those of you who feel that, those of you who feel that you don't want to be a part of Tribe Up, you don't want to be a part of 5,000 Elite, or you don't want to be a part of this, I suggest you go do your own thing, man. Because now many of you are forced to go and get your own unique content. You're forced to go and copy someone else, and you're forced to go to do whatever it is that you do. And I know some of the older people, and I'm not talking about an age. I'm talking about some of the more older, established YouTubers. The YouTubers who was YouTuber talking about Aboriginal knowledge 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. We know you guys feel like you have an authority on Aboriginal philosophy, Aboriginal knowledge, and you feel that you should be a figure in Aboriginal, culture. And to some people you are, but not to everybody. Everybody don't think you're great. Some people do. And for those people who do, definitely cherish them. And if you could actually do something great for them, that would be nice as well. But I know I represent the new breed of YouTubers coming in. I represent the new breed of Aborigines. And for some of the older people, who's been here for a while, not age, but who's been in the YouTube world for a while, many of them have very big established platforms because they've been here for a long time. Many of them feel that, Tribe Up is a threat to them. And this is one of the reasons why, we don't really prosper as a people, because we don't like each other. And if someone comes out of from nowhere, actually, well, I didn't come from out of nowhere. My lineage is right here online, is right here online. So I didn't just come from out of nowhere, but some of us did. And some people are very threatened by that. And if that's threatens you, then it's probably because you're not putting enough work in, and you're probably scared that whatever work you put in is probably not good enough, or whatever fucked up self-esteem problem that you have with yourself, take it up with yourself. We notice a lot of people, watch our show. And then what they do is they learn from us, which they should be grateful. And we are grateful that you're watching. And they see the moves we're trying to make. They see what we're talking about. See, they don't see what we're doing because they're not there. They only see what we're talking about. And so we notice a lot of them start trying to align themselves and talk about the things that we talk about. But because they're not in the meetings doing it, they don't really know what we're doing. They just hear what we're talking about. And sometimes we do that on purpose. Well, I can't say 100% on purpose, but sometimes we come out and we say stuff, and when it's time to do it, we do something different. I know I do that a lot. But that ain't even actually strategic or on purpose, but that's something that we do. And they feel that, well, this Aborigine knowledge, I have a right to it. Anybody who's claiming Aborigine and they're doing anything, I have a legal right to steal their stuff, or I have a legal right to try to make the moves that they make it. I have a legal right to try, to undercut them, to try to do this because I am authority figure, because I've been here for such and such a long time. And if that's how you feel, I'm sorry that you got a fucked up self-esteem, but that's not going to cut it. Okay? That's not going to cut it. We respect and got a high respect level for all the people, who paved the way. And they should always go down amongst the people that follow them. And that's pretty much as far as that's going to go. The people that followed you, the people you inspire, I always get that word wrong. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say it again. But the people that you bring inspiration to, they're going to always honor you. And that's pretty much all you're going to get. But the people who don't know you, the people who don't like you, or the people who don't follow you, chances are you're not going to get any credit from them. Chances are you're not going to get anything from them. So it is best to keep your circle small if you want to be praised and you want to feel like you're somebody. Because the more your circle grows, the more you're going to find out that don't nobody know who the hell you are, and you ain't never really accomplished anything to make you a great legend or something outside of your normal followers. And I say this because there's a group of Aboriginals out there. And I don't like to start drama, and I don't like to point no names, but they're starting to make the Aboriginal movement a little weird. It's because we're over here and we're doing things, and even Dane Calloway with the big platforms, he comes over here because he can see clearly we are doing things, and he don't need to. So shout out to Dane Calloway. You know what I'm saying? He know what's up. Tribe up. He know where the Aborigines are doing shit at, and he's willing to sit aside his differences or whatever self-esteem problems most of these people have. Obviously he don't have it, so he's willing to come over to Tribe Up and kick it and be like, yeah, what's up? He promoted stuff, you know what I'm saying? He kick it, he hang out, whatever, we shoot the shit. It's just like another person on a panel pretty much. No big deal. But then you get these group of Aboriginals, they don't want to acknowledge what we're doing. They don't want to acknowledge the innovation. They don't want to embrace the innovation. They don't want to, they don't really even want to copy it. They just, I don't even know what they want to do. But it's a little too late for you. And I'm sorry, but you are a dying breed. And there's nothing nobody can do about it. This is not a strategic move. This is not something that's been doing purposely. This is just how life works. If you're not building anything, then your legacy will not last as long as somebody who's building something. And so, but because you got a fucked up self-esteem problem, you don't want to go where the people are working, which is a Tribe Up. You don't want to go there. You say, well, I don't want to go there because, those guys are whatever the hell we are to you. But you don't want to own the work and you don't want to build yourself. So the only thing left for you to do is tear down, to try to tear down Tribe Up, to try to undercut. We see people trying to make our moves, people trying to fuck with who we trying to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? People trying to do what we do. You know what I'm saying? We see little sneaky shit like that. And the reason why I call it sneaky shit, because it makes things uncomfortable. Because if I'm on the same team as you, if Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, fucking BJ Armstrong, fucking, I'm going back in the day, fucking Dennis Rodman and Bill Cartwright all on a team, which we all on the same team, and we all got the same, we all trying to get the ball in the basket, and we all trying to do make sure we score, everybody have a certain position they play. And if your position is just going online and telling history and shit, then you have to understand nowadays you are super replaceable. And I'm sorry, if that's your thing, if you're, if you was the first history teacher and all the good shit, then you're very replaceable as a history teacher. You're very replaceable. And I know that might feel kind of weird for you because these aboriginals are popping up everywhere. And many of these aboriginals probably learned from you. And these aborigines is going to be popping up more and more and more and more. And the more these aborigines popping up with all they, with all their internet status and with all their stuff that they're doing, the more that they pop up, the more replaceable you are going to become. And so now that you know that you are a replaceable person, I know that fucks up your self-esteem, but that's not our fault. That's not Tribe Up fault. Now we here to build. And so it is going to be a little bit harder to replace us. Let me tell it. Well, you just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be straight up. This is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can't replace us. But many of you guys come on. You got your little Google Hangout on. You got some little books and shit and some little pictures and shit. That shit's replaceable, fam. I mean, like whatever big your platform is, like as many as aboriginals are here and as many as going to be coming, a lot of the stuff you do and a lot of stuff you talk about, many aboriginals have covered it. And you're very replaceable as an aborigine or as a person who, aboriginal movement. And so many of the aborigines have to start looking at themselves and seeing how replaceable they are. Now, some people go far back. And some people have some very good knowledge. But keep in mind, as time go on, and that knowledge get passed around and updated, your information that you discovered get passed around. That means other people can tell it. If you discovered a new, piece of gold in somewhere, or new history, a new species, and I know about it, and I get all the information on it, and I go do the research on it, now I can tell that story and I can show the sources. So nobody needs you to tell it. And if you don't start building, or if you don't come where the building at, you see yourself slowly getting extinct. More and more Aboriginal women is coming up. You see more and more channels. You see more Aboriginal women channels coming up. You see more Aboriginal brothers channel coming up. Channels popping up all the time. Like, where these people come from? Well, it really don't matter what they come from. It kind of matters who are they going to replace. And Tribe Up is not going nowhere. You're going to have to replace us with a corporation, because we are a corporation, whether you believe it or not. So it's going to have to be a corporation, not an organization, but a corporation to replace us. So I'm sorry. And I have to bring the news as I see fit. And many of you people, you will not be able to make it through the 90 days on the other side, because now you are forced to go do your own content. You are forced to go do what you normally do. Many of you is going to reset and do the same exact shit you've been doing for the last 10 years. And if that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do. But we're going off air. We have been shut down. And we're not going anywhere. So there should be maybe some words coming across the screen to let you know where we at. But where is those words? I don't see them. Okay. Now I believe they're coming across is because we're about to go into 3D. Now let me go this. We're about to go into 3D. Now this is our 3D mode. Now I'm going to show people how to get themselves some glasses. I'm going to do it right here online. And this right here should help you, because we're going to be enhancing. We're going to be enhancing your YouTube experience, and we're going to be enhancing your Tribe Up News experience, and also your multimedia, your multimedia experience. So definitely go and get yourself some glasses. We're going to be doing it. As you can see down below, you have Chief Holiday gmail.com, so you can contact Chief Holiday. If he don't respond right away, don't take it personally, because we get these people, they say, oh, well, I tried to get you guys, and you guys just ignored me, and now I hate you guys. It's like, dude, nobody's fucking ignoring you. We get lots of emails. We get lots of phone calls. It's like, just try again. It's not going to hurt your pride. And then you have CCDA, that's Control Communications Direction and Action at 5000elite.com for those who want to do that. And then we got tribeupnews.com. Go there. This is where we're going to be streaming. So we're going to be streaming live from the website. We're not going to be on YouTube. But if you want to find the YouTube and you want to stay up to date, then go to Coach Crew Cuts page, which I'm gonna put in the description box, and you can keep up with the new little stuff. Shout out to we also been networking with our people from the UK. Copper Hot Step, DJ Gambler, and at Lacono, the Lacono's Corner, over there, and don't forget Lasan from over there as well. And so these are the ways you can make sure you keep in contact and stay in the loop. Now, what you want to do, okay, you're going to get you some 3D glasses. Now I'm going to put on my screen. Now what you want to do is you just simply want to go to Amazon. It's very, very simple. Those of you who got a phone or something like that, you can just tell your phone Amazon, or you can download the Amazon app. So just go on Amazon right here. Go to 3D glasses, or you can go to Walmart as well. Walmart.com has them. Now, get the ones that's red and blue. Now, these were this kind of expensive, but these right here, these little ones are like, $4 for like 10 of them. So you can get 10 for $4. You can sell them for $1. So get them ones. Now that's the first step. If you don't want to do that, then just go to Walmart.com. And if you look up in Walmart actually sells them as well, and you can go to your nearest Walmart store and you can pick them up. Just type in 3D glasses. Walmart got some cheaper ones. So make sure you get the ones with the red and blue lenses, because because there's different types of 3D glasses, and different types require different types of vision. These right here, $7, but you should be able to find some that's like $1 or $2. Here goes some that's $4. Those should work. Those are for $4. Or you could just go to eBay. eBay should have them cheaper, but eBay, your shipping is going to take a long time. So just, you know what I'm saying? So that right there will be very simple on how to find your 3D glasses, because we're going to be moving. We're going to be doing a lot of 3D live streaming, and it's going to get more enhanced. It's going to get very enhanced. And if you guys can't do 3D, then what we have next, you guys will not be able to do that. So keep up. I just want to say shout out to everybody, but I also got to say, for 5,000 Elite News, okay, 5,000 Elite News, those of you who received your 5,000 Elite card, those of you who already put in a request for your 5,000 Elite card. Now, I have for you your own personal TV projector. Now, this TV projector is my own personal brand, and so it's a nice brand, and this is our first model. We're now coming out with the second model as well. So this is the first model, and so many people already see these, but a lot of people have not. And so you can see the Mewtwo right there. That is my brand. Same brand as my headphones. They're same brand as my headphones. You can still get these on Amazon as well, but just make sure you type in that name in MILTUU. But when you go on Amazon, please don't go on Amazon unless you're going to buy my headphones, because Amazon has a very sophisticated analytics program, and so if too many people goes on my page without buying anything, it's gonna make my ranking go down. So I want to have people going on there buying my stuff, so Amazon be like, man, everybody go on that page, buy something, and they raise me up, because I am trying to get my brand inside the department stores of Walmart, and I'm starting on Amazon. So Amazon is a good way to get yourself into Walmart. Now these are real projectors. You know what I'm saying? These are 100% real. They're authentic. They comes with the VGA, so you can hook your VGA and your HDMI. You can hook your phone up to it, so that way you can watch YouTube from your phone. It also takes a SD card, a small SD card from the phone, and it has an AV outlet, and it also has headphones or a speaker input as well. And so now I'm going to show you how to get this, because I'm pretty much giving you this for free. Okay, I'm pretty much giving you this for free. So those members who already got their card, and those members who's already applied. For the other members who got their card, get at me. I'll try to work out a price for you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be cheap. So it ain't gonna be nothing too expensive. But I don't want to say the price over the phone. I mean over the airwaves, because it's none of their business. It's 5,000 Elite business. And so get at me. So this is how we're gonna do this. Now you need to print your own label. The quickest way I know how to print your label is to go to USPS.com. Now if you go to USPS.com, now Just go to click it or ship it. Go to click it, ship it right there. Okay. Now you're gonna put in my address. So you're gonna put it as if you are as if you are as if you are me. So they want you to sign up. So you'll have to sign up. I do have an account, but on this computer they don't have my account saved. It's not auto-filled in here. So I don't know my password. Let me see. Let me see if they recognize my password. Okay. How about that? Okay. Nope, that don't work. Let me see. How about that? Okay. Yeah, so you want to go here and then basically you want to just, do a click it and ship it. But my address is it's the same address you when you got your card at. You know what I'm saying? Or you can go to 5000elite.com and you can go down to, about us, and you can see the address down there. And basically print the label. It's gonna ask you to get a PDF to save as PDF. Save it as PDF and email it to me. The email you can use DataDogs33, or you can use ccda at 5000elite.com. Or you can, comment on the page if you want to and send me the link. Whatever, I'm not hard to find. You can give me a call. You already know if you're a member of the 5000 Elite, I shouldn't be that hard to find all the time. So you pretty much get your own projector, Ty Data's personally brand. And I know a lot of people try to downplay it, but they can't match my work. They can't match the work. So you can downplay it if you want. It's 100. Now, let's get into it and find out where you can find us. Now, first place when you're looking and you want to try to find us, the first place you want to go is Tribe Up News. So when you want to find us, this is the first place you're going to look. It's Tribe Up News. Now as you can see right here, we have an arcade. So those of you who has PlayStation, contact Bones McCoy. There's a contact right there. Put in your arcade handle, so you can start tribing up on the gaming system. We're finna start tribing up in Xbox, and we're finna start tribing up on PlayStation. So we're tribing up for real. And then this is some of the latest news. This is some of our videos, and we also got Tribe Up Radio. Definitely take advantage. Shout out to Bones McCoy and Coach Crew Cuts. If you would like to get a donation, as you can see, we're trying and we're doing work. We don't have a 100% template to go off of, so everything we're doing is basically 100% authentic. It's just coming out of nowhere. We don't have a real template. So I think that's very good. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see we have genealogy. So we got the top 50 sites that you can go on to check your genealogy. Genealogy is very important. We're not getting off the ground unless we get past that genealogy. And I break genealogy down to 3 different departments. I say there's the people who have their oral genealogy, there's people who have their written genealogy, and there's people like me who doesn't have either. So we're gonna deal with that. Then you got Aboriginal history. Anybody that want to do Aboriginal history, all the videos that you've been seeing, all the old videos, a lot of the books, there's PDFs, there's books, there's pictures. It's actually a library. So you can go there to check out some Aboriginal history. And this is another reason why I say a lot of the people are becoming extinct, because the information that was once rare that they used to talk about, it is now in our mainstream community, and we don't have to go to you to get it. We have multiple channels, multiple sources, and now they even have Tribe Up. So I do want to say thank you for those people who was around when this information was a rarity, and the people who stuck with it. We like to say thank you. But at the same time, I also want to say you are a dying breed, and the people no longer need to go to you for this type of information. So I suggest you either join the 5,000 Elite, or you come up with your own corporation, or join another corporation. But 5,000 Elite would be a good choice, meaning I'm one of the members. Now then we have law. Those of you who's in law is your thing. We have a section here where you can go. We have documents, we have books, we have first-hand encounters and things like that when you're dealing with law. So click on that and see where that takes you. Now, a lot of people know the people who used to talk about law a long time ago was a rarity. But as you can see now, law, you can find that anywhere. And so those people have become extinct. Now I hear a lot of people say shout out to such and such, shout out to such and such. A lot of those people are becoming extinct because the information that they're spewing is now in our mainstream. And you need to take note to that when you're dealing with the old master teachers and the older guys and the Phil Valentines and all the old guys. When they used to speak this information, it was a rarity at that time. But now you can find this. Now you can find their information on everybody's platform anywhere. You can go to the bank and you find somebody. Oh yeah, man, I know him, man. Blah 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 blah. And you can go to the gas station and find people spitting his same type of knowledge. So and I'm not sure what he's doing, but chances are he died out. And I don't mean in a bad way, but I just mean like his information is not as secretive, or it's not it's not that rare anymore. It's public. Now, as you can see, we have a TV here, or we have a live streaming. So right now they're live streaming right now. It's also a chat room in there. That's me. I like that chat. I think the chat's pretty cool. So that's me. I got my own little chat. I'm gonna say what's up. What's up? So it even got a little noise to go with it. So there's a chat right there. The only thing about it is that you can't chat and watch at the same time. You kind of have to do either or. So let's see what they're talking about right now. So we're going to be streaming on that for a whole month. So if you want to find out what's going on definitely go to tribehub.news. Now understand, we're on a 90-day restriction. So we will not be going live, but I will be uploading different types of videos for a while. But we will be doing some streaming from this channel as well. So, and before you be able to join the chat, you have to sign up first. Those of you who have Apple devices, it is a little funny a little bit to sign up, but stick at it. Those of you who's on Android devices and on your computers and stuff, you shouldn't have no problem signing up, and you can come in and join the chat. As you can see, Sellout was here. You know what I'm saying? I got my platform already decked out. I got my logo. I got all my shit like I'm ready. So we're going to be live streaming here. Let's see what they're talking about right now. Live. I'm going to press play.
Right to the Gleaner, right?
Yeah.
So I believe we're streaming.
Only thing that more means is we had an empire. That's all. And it comes from over here.
Ooh.
But there's a whole bunch of Africans saying it don't. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I know what this is about. Now, so they're live streaming with Root Words. Root Words was in the back chat yesterday. He was going off. He was disrespecting Coach. He was going off on Aboriginals. If you think I'm lying, I can read you the very first chat, the very first words. The very first words he put in there was something like, "Coach, you're a coward." So that was like the first thing he put in there. And then AP jump in there like, "Man, what the fuck you talking about?" And then A1 jump in there like, "Dude, you're a weirdo." And then Copper Empress come in there like, "Man, leave us alone. Get out of here." And then so it became an ongoing argument because he just called Coach Crewcuts a coward for whatever reason or something like that. So now today, just about 15-20 minutes ago, he decided to say something about Coach again. for no apparent reason. And so, you know, AP came in, A1 came in, and everybody came in, even No Sellout came in. Like, man, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with this dude? He just started attacking us. And 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 we understand that we are we're building, and we're going to be coming under attack because we're building. And I want to talk a little bit about that before I go, but let me get in. And so now, Root Rose got what he wanted. He wanted the debate. He wanted to come on. He wanted to cuss somebody out. So let's go a little bit back in on it and see what's going on. I don't know if Coach cussed his ass out, but let's check it out for a couple seconds. Let's see what's going on.
It could never make y'all look foolish. It could strengthen y'all unless y'all got something to hide.
Something to hide, man. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? Like we some fucking vigilantes and shit.
I just started this abolition movement. This is what we've been doing.
Oh my God.
But that's
okay.
Right.
Well, I mean, I just want to debate that. I was an abolition more than any of y'all.
See, and this is what I'm talking about. See, a lot of the people, they see themselves as a figure in the Aboriginal movement, but they don't understand that they are dying breed. That's what I'm talking about. And this is a perfect example. He's a dying breed, and he feel left out. You see? And this is not our problem. We didn't do this. This is not our fault, Rurs. We ain't purposely do that. The information that you used to speak, and the Morris used to speak, and whoever used to speak, it was rare. It was rare that people heard that, and we get that, and we commend you for that. But now that same philosophy is on everybody's channel. So now it's like you're drowning the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're drowning out. So I understand where these people come from. And, but they taking it out on us as if we come into the community as some big bad bullies and shit, knocking down doors and, and pushing people. No, we're not doing that. So I'm sorry that you feel left out, but the only way you're going to be able to stick around is if you're joining somebody that's building, or if you start building. You see what I'm saying? And, we commend all the people that was spitting the information when it was a rarity. But like I said again, you are a dying breed. Because the information that you once was rare, that you used to spit, it is now everywhere on everybody's platforms. And the shit might come in the bubblegum box or a Cracker Jack box or something one day. Now, that being said, now here's some of the people who we associate with. And this is one thing I think is the essence of Tribe Up. This is something I've been talking about for a long time, and I was so surprised when Bones did it, because I talked about this I think only 4 times, and I didn't really think nobody heard about it, and I didn't really think nobody picked up on it, but Bones actually picked up on it, and he actually did it. And this shit is dope. Now, you can go on tribeup.news, and now you can see where our little circle. You can get inside our circle. Now, we're showing you who our circle is, and we're showing you where we get our information from, and we pass around the information, and, we are family. We are tribing up. And you definitely, if you are Aboriginal, you definitely want to get yourself on this list. Because as we take off, each and every last one of these people are going. And every last one of these people that take off, guess what? We're going with them. So don't join because of that, but it's just a benefit. But, get yourself on the list, because it is a network of us. It's only a display. It's not done yet. It's only a display to show people how it works. So let's click on somebody. Let's see how dope this works. So we got Anoop Breed. Those of you who don't know Anoop Breed is one of the guys that does genealogy. He's one of the top genealogists in the community. So let's check his page out. Click on there. Boom. His page comes up. Anoop Breed. Bow. Right there. New subscriber. This is my new channel. Boom. And you can check out his content, and you can get in that circle. Now you know where we get the information from. Now you know where we get a lot of our genealogy information from. Bow. Now here you go, Tribe Up. You already know Tribe Up. Boom. Aboriginal TV. Aboriginal TV is a young warrior. You know what I'm saying? Bow. When you dealing with some of the younger people, you can know exactly you know exactly what's going on in the community, because they are a mere image of what's going on in the community, because they always speak their mind. And so when they speak their mind, most of the time they're speaking of what they are currently going through. So Aboriginal TV is definitely one of those young guys you want to get. So he's going to tell you his experience and what he see and his journey. And his journey is a reflection of the work we have laid forward, the work we are doing, and things like that. So definitely get yourself on connected. Why is Tribe Up keep coming up? 1 second. Yeah, Bones, we might have to fix that, because when we click on Aboriginal TV, Tribe Up come up. But most people know Aboriginal TV, but you could just go to Aboriginal TV. I'm gonna tell Bones to fix that. And then you got Renagi, aka Ghost. He's another guy. You know what I'm saying? Good guy, got good spirit, got good energy. He's another one of those guys who does genealogy. He does genealogy, and he knows everybody. So this is a guy you definitely wanna network with. If you don't want to watch his videos, or if you don't want to do genealogy, at least put him on your list. So, because network with the guy. So, here you go right there. I'm not gonna go through every single person, because I'm gonna be here for a while. And then you got Lassane Law. She's in England, UK. She's in the UK. You know what I'm saying? Very beautiful sister from UK, and she have her little channel. She's trying to start up, and she's always in the back chat, very supportive. Very supportive. So definitely go check that out. And then AP, A1, some of the top people right here. Most people know who Aboriginal Power is. Aboriginal Power is one of our top scholars. He deal with the pyramids and certain types of history, where he go deep in depth in where a lot of people can't go. You know what I'm saying? And then A1 deal with A1, show a lot of pictures and stuff. And A1 been around for a while, and he's actually become a master teacher. So A1 is actually considered a master teacher, and so his information goes in depth. And and not to take away from him, but a lot of his information is now easy to be accessible, because everybody know it. And so all the information that people talking about, and all these Aborigines popping up, a lot of that is a result of Atonchitous One. And so you always going to hear his name, whether it's now or 30 years from now, you're going to be hearing that name. And then then you got a Video Mixer, Dan Calloway. You know what I'm saying? Here they go. You got Lacono Empress. That's who they was streaming. We streaming a lot of them. Then you got Copper Hot Step, and then you got Indigenous Realist. Now Indigenous Realist is a new guy who popped up out of the scene. So he represent the new breed. He represent the new people. So definitely get him. If you don't get nobody on this panel, at least get him, because he's the new breed. He's the new people. He's represent these new people. So definitely check him out. He's gonna, what I'm saying, he's basically a spit image of what all the shit that we was talking about a long time ago, and he's putting it in new forms and taking it to new levels. So definitely check that out. This guy is going to be a rising star if he can stay away from the beef, stay away from the garbage and the name passing and all that other shit. If he can stay away from that shit, this guy is going to be someone to reckon with. So definitely check that out. Now, it's basically that simple. And so, you have the Tribe Up News Show. You can stay in touch, join our little, message group, whatever. We keep you in touch and stay in touch right there. So that right there, so that lets you know we're not going nowhere. We're still here. We just moving off YouTube. We have been shut down. And so that will be the first place you want to look when you want to find us. Now, for those members who have 5,000 lead and everybody else, we also have Universal Media. Now, Universal Media is not 100% complete. It is like 40% complete. But because of the shutdown, I decided to rush it, and I decided that we just gonna run it and we're gonna fix it up as we go. My main the main thing I was gonna do is I was gonna fix it up first, and then I was gonna display it when it's all nice, shiny, new, and ready. So when people come in here, it'd be nice already. Now, many of the people in the 5,000 League have ownership in this. So many of the people owns this. So as this grow, they will grow, and they will be receiving checks from this. You know what I'm saying? They will be even receiving checks because they own it. So this is actually owned by the people. So if you are a member of the 5,000 League and you have ownership, or you're just a single member of the 5,000 League, make sure you get the word out. I'm gonna put the link in the below. Link in the description box below. But keep in mind, the site ain't even done. The site is like 30-40% done. But because of the shutdown, we're gonna rush it. Now, this is our schedule. This is a reminder. This is a login, and this is some terms and conditions, and this is how you contact us. And if you go here, you can just go straight and join the 5,000 League. That would be a wise decision. And as you can see right now, you see the Tribe Up channel is the first channel. The second channel is going to be a Somalian channel. Then we're going to have the Indian channel. So there's going to be multiple channels in here. This is going to be kind of like a Netflix template with a bunch of different channels. And each channel going to run 24 hours a day, non-stop. But the first one is going to be Tribe Up. So when you click on that right there, you go to Tribe Up. As you can see, you can actually watch. You should be able to watch and type at the same time. That's what we try to do. So this is some of my test information. So there is a little chat here, so you can go here and just basically make a name, put in that code, boom, we get your name, and you can start chatting. Now, and so you definitely want to get here, because we're going to be doing a lot here as well. Now, when you go up here to natural right here, this is going to be where the foreigner is going to be at. So we have a chat room in Spanish, we have a chat room in English, we have a chat room in Chinese, so it's going to be lots of foreigners, and they're going to have their own little chat room right next to ours. You see what I'm saying? So this is Universal Media, so it's universal. So so definitely keep that in mind. And we trying to root out all the weirdos and all the people that want beef, because we don't want them scaring the foreigners off. We don't want them in there harassing them, calling them mongoloids, or whatever it is that they can call them, harassing them. We want to keep them out, and we want to get more foreigners, on board as well, so we can exchange information. And so then Somalians is going to have their own chat room pretty soon as well. But right now, we're just having the English one. And this is why I tell you the site is not done yet. The site is only 30% done. It's only like 30% done. So we got a lot to do to the site. And chances are, once we're ready, it's not even going to look like this. So we also got an app coming out as well. That'll be here pretty soon. And then all you got to do is press start. On this one, you got full screen. Once you press start, you got full screen. You got stop, and you got rewind and things like that. So definitely get into that. Especially those of you members who are the 5,000 League. I suggest you definitely get that. Now, and with that being said, we're going to need our own content. This is the Universal Media time slot sign up. We need our own content. And so we don't want no Google Hangouts. We're looking for people who's ready to get in front of video camera. Trust me, I will make you look good. If you are in front of the camera and I am on the boards, trust me, you're going to look tight. You're going to look dope. That is originally my job. My job is not originally to be the guy in the news. That was actually our original TV job. But, he got business and he got kids and stuff. So he didn't have the time to be able to do it full time. And so I stepped into it, hoping that someone would come along and say, well, man, you gotta, you do an okay job, but mines are better. I could do better. You really? You can do better. Yeah, I can't. Nah, man. You can't do better than me. I'm the coldest. I'm the coldest. Man, this is what you lack. Ty Data, you like this, you like that. I would do this better and I would do that better. And I'm like, really? Well, let's see. So damn near trick a guy into getting on his seat. And so that way I will definitely make you look good. If you're a woman, I definitely will make you look pretty. So you ain't got to worry about it. If that's what you're looking for, you getting shy, you come in front of this camera, I get behind these boards, magic is going to happen. It is very difficult for me. Sometimes it is very difficult for me to do everything. Sometimes I got a lot of things going on. I'm looking at all types of windows. I'm looking at the chat and I'm trying to read something and I'm looking at the word the and it's like the. And it's like, what the fuck I got? You know what I'm saying? Like I got stumped and stuck by the word duh because I got so much shit going on sometimes. So sometimes it's just I can't be my normal. Well, I'm not saying I can't be my normal self, but it takes when you got to do a lot and look at a lot and manage a lot. Sometimes you have to commit to or you gotta be able to take your energy and focus it on certain things at certain times. And so you can't succeed and be, great in one thing because your attention is on so many different things, if that's a good explanation. Now, those of you who want to learn about being a talent, it is a paid job. So you get paid if you're on Universal Media. It is not for free. It is something you get paid. Now, if you click on that, you can see what is Universal Media. Right here, you can see our goals and purposes. Right here, you can see what is Universal Media. So we're telling you right there. So what is Universal Media? It says Universal Media is an international 24-hour live streaming media network. Its internal structure is similar to a normal television network that operates on a 24-hour cycle. Each program has a structure, time limit with paid sponsorship. And then so what we put in there, we put 1980s TVs. I think that's CBS and NBC. I think it's like a 1980s TV guide. So it's showing you how it works. So it looks like 8 Eastern. We have, what was that? Archie Bunker Place or something. You know what I'm saying? One Day at a Time. Alice, the Jeffersons. So this was like, so you get a kind of slight idea of how it works. So it works pretty much the same as the TV. So that's pretty much what it is. And then it says goals and purposes. I'm not gonna read everything because you should already know. And these are some of the requirements that we ask. You know what I'm saying? So requirements are, a basic laptop, a internet connection, a working phone number, a working email, 18 years old or parents permission, and at least 2 hours of time. And so we need 2 hours of time. So if you got an hour show, you might have to show up 2 hours early. If you got a 30-minute show, you might have to show up an hour early and an hour late. You know what I'm saying? A half an hour late or something like that. So definitely those are the requirements. Now say, how does it work? Okay, now it says, how does it work? Each member, so you could check that out. So each member will log in on their own credentials. You can just check that out. And then how do I get paid? This is something I know a lot of people want to look at. It says you will get paid from multiple revenue streams. Some of the revenue streams are 100% confidential. So this means me and you, whoever you are, we will have certain revenue streams depending on who you are and depending on what you plan to do. We want people that want to be around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And it says paid commercials breaks up to 70%. So we have software that has commercials on them, and all I gotta do is press a button, and it would basically go find the commercials that we want. And so that way we just press the button like 3 times, we get 3 commercials, boom, we just got paid for that. So you will be getting 70%. And then it says chat room donations up to 100%. And in our chat room we're going to have like a super chat, and it's going to be Bitcoin base as well. So we're going to be able to buy, sell, and trade and do all type of things with Bitcoins as well. And so if somebody donate to you on your show, you will get 100%. Then it says monetized videos. So after your show is complete, your video will go on a monetized channel and will go on a monetized structure, so that where you will be getting paid after every time somebody watch your show. You know what I'm saying? If you got a hot show and if it is and you did it live and let's just say, for example, we upload it on YouTube that's monetized. Now, every time somebody click on there, you will be getting paid. You will be getting paid that money. But we're not going to, we're probably going to use YouTube and YouTube's AdSense, and we also got something else where we're going to be having our own little stations where we getting AdSense. So you'll be getting AdSense for YouTube, and you'll be getting AdSense from what we're building, and you'll be getting up to 70%. And then we have character merchandise. Now, I love this part because I like making stuff. I am an inventor. And so what we would then do, we would then be able to make you some merchandise. And you will be able to sell the merchandise, or we will be able to sell the merchandise in your name, and you will be able to get up to 70%. For example, Chief Holiday got the Ooga Ooga mic. Now, I don't know if a lot of people notice, but this might be a good time to even show this off. I don't know if a lot of people notice, but Chief Holiday got the Ooga Ooga mic. I'm going to make something for Coach and Bones. I'm going to be making stuff for our, for our content providers. You're going to have your own merchandise with it. So if you're a girl who do makeup, then guess what? Ty Data is going to get you your own brand of makeup. If you're a mechanic who uses wrenches, then guess what? Ty Data is going to get you your own brand of wrenches. So that way, and you'll be getting 70% of that, up to 70% of that. And so definitely go sign up. The foreigners are already on it. So definitely go sign up. And speaking of that, I'm saying, I kind of want to show off this little prototype toy thing. I'm saying, it's a little drone. It's kind of cheap, but it has a big, huge remote. And this is pretty much the model of Dane Calloway's drone. His own brand of drones. So everybody, all our content providers are going to have their own merchandise. And so YouTube cannot do this for you. YouTube will not do this for you. So anybody, literally, I have my own POS system and game making council, and this is what I have. This is Ty Data Evolution Game Making Council. See that? It's also a POS system as well. It goes like this, and it also goes like this. So it has a little barcodes that comes with a lot of stuff. Now, this is a game making council. I packed this thing with about 30,000. Let me see, about 4 or 5. Let me see. Each one of them is about $500. Yeah, so I packed this thing with at least $10,000-$15,000 worth of video game making software. Video game making software. So the software in this computer is worth more than the computer. So your kids can sit around and make video games versus playing them. Now, if you're interested, definitely down. This is mine. So I have my own little merchandise too. I have my little, my little headphones. I have my little projector. So I got my own little merchandise. And then we got Chief Holiday the Ooga Ooga mic. But Chief Holiday Ooga Ooga mic is a surround sound mic. It is an idea that I constructed for having surround sound. And so then you have a surround sound mic. But it just so happened there is no such thing as a surround sound mic, and I have nowhere to plug it up at. So I literally have to make a computer or make a device specifically for his mic. And it's going to be dope. So we already done with that prototype stage. We just need to get a device so we can hear it. You know what I mean? A surround sound device where we can make your, stuff surround sound. So he has that. Let me see. What other merch I got? Yeah, I got some other stuff. We deal with, like if somebody wear weaves, we can get your own weaves. We deal with this stuff. You can get your own hair products. If you want a girls, you do hairs. We can get you your own hair. We manufacture this stuff. You know what I'm saying? We make and manufacture this stuff. So you can get whatever you want if you are a talent of ours. So definitely come over to Universal Media and get signed up. YouTube does not have our people's best interest, but for some reason our people has their best interest, and that's a little weird. And so and I hope you understand, and now you can see what's going on. Now I want to kind of get down into a little serious tip before I go, and how much where I'm at. Hope about an hour now. Let me see. Okay, we're about an hour and 10 minutes in, so that's not too bad. Now I want to get on the serious tip, and I want to talk about us moving forward. Now this might come out a little harsh, and it might even offend some people, but if it does, then I really don't give a shit. To be honest with you. Now, I feel like, our community is not a solution based community. And when somebody comes here and they comes along and they're trying to solve our problems, the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure their politics lines up. And if they politic lines up, we will then give them a chance. But see, me, I'm an international guy, so I work with a lot of foreigners. And for some reason, I find it more easier to work with foreigners, because sometimes I feel like my people don't like me. I feel like black people don't like each other. And so, and the reason why I say this is because of my life experience. Now, when I'm working and when I'm dealing with foreigners, they never ask me who I'm married to. They never really ask me my politics. They really don't ask me too much, too many things personal. They're usually talking about work. It's usually work first, and and all that other stuff they don't care about. They don't give a shit about basketball. They don't give a shit about Easter and these messed up holidays. They don't watch American football. They don't do none of that. They don't care your baseball team. They don't watch baseball. They totally oblivious pretty much to the American culture. Now, this gives us less things to talk about, and this give us more work to do. And so I find it quite easy to work with them and get shit done with them. And I notice everything go quickly when I'm dealing with him. Everything go quickly. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get this done. Boom, 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 boom. Getting that done. Boom, 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 boom. Let's talk. You see? And that also builds trust very fast. Because you doing all these commerce and you doing all this stuff very fast. It's like, man, by the time you look up, you like, man, this dude just went back and forth with about $12,000 or about, $30,000. We done went back and forth. Man, that's some trust there. You see? But then when I'm dealing with my own people, it's a totally different other story. People want to, instead of, people seeing you doing something and trying to help, and they feel like, well, I need to trust you first. And if that's what you do, there's nothing wrong with that. But what do you need to trust, for one? You think I'm going to break your heart one day? I'm going to break your heart? Second, but that is understandable when you're dealing with, people who have their heart broke for a long time. They need to be able to trust you right off the bat. And most people, they want you to earn that trust. So when I'm dealing with the foreigners, I don't trust them. They have to earn that. And so But in our community, to me, what I see is that there's no way to earn the trust. It's because it's set up a way for no one to make it out. And this is, this is a huge thing that I see the difference with working with foreigners on a very fast level, and finding myself trying to, beg and plead with my own people to let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get up. Let's get out of here. We don't need this shit. Fuck Google. Fuck YouTube. Fuck Apple. Fuck Ford. Fuck Chevy. All that shit's garbage. We need our own. Let's get our own. And but it doesn't, they want to trust you first. And not earn it. You don't earn your trust. Now, I need to trust you first. And after I trust you, it's like it's like there's a, after you earn their trust, it's almost as if like, they own you now. You need to do what they want you to do. You need to say what they want you to say. So if someone trusts me and I say something out of their politics, if they're a Bears fan or if they're a Packer fan, and I say something about the Packers are garbage, or I can't stand the Packers, they can literally get offended and basically throw me out the window for the rest of their life simply because I said something about a football team. Like, our people is so fucked up that we really literally will dislike a person due to what alliance he has with a sports team. And that's not even exaggerating. Like that happens. That happens. I done seen it. And so it's very difficult to get anything done. And I see this scenario playing like, but that's only when it's dealing with us. That's only when we're dealing with each other. But when they dealing with the so-called white people, the way they operate is a little bit different. They seem to trust white people over our own people in, in a little way. And the only reason that I can come up with some math to understand why is that is I come up with the scenario about a zoo animal. And it's similar to a zoo animal. The zoo animal, get fed by the zookeeper. And so the zoo animal began to have some form of trust for the zookeeper. Even though the zookeeper and its species has deducted its ancestors and, and took them away from their land and put them in an artificial, environment, the animal becomes dependent on the zookeeper. And it knows that I am not going to eat unless, that zookeeper feeds me. So if, you might not call that trust if you want to. You can call it something else new if you want to. But it has some form of, respect for the zookeeper that it doesn't have for its own kind, because the zookeeper is going to feed him in the morning and he can count on it like clockwork. Say what you want about the zookeeper, but when it's time to eat, the zookeeper comes through. And so when a new animal comes along, same species, different species, whatever, and he goes in the cage and he's not from this area, or maybe he just have a different way of thinking, and he say, man, fuck that zookeeper, man. We can get our own food. We don't need that dude to feed us. He ain't nobody, man. F the zookeeper. Let's do for ourselves. Let's go out and get our own food. We don't need him. The first reaction is, first, who are you? Second is more like it's sort of creepy to think about living in a world without the zookeeper, because the zookeeper is feeding you on clockwork. He's feeding you on clockwork. You ain't even got to work for that food. All you got to do is just sit there and do what you got to do, and that food is going to come. And now you're telling me to go out in a world or on a mission where I don't even know if the next meal is going to be there or not. I don't even know if everything's going to be all right. The average person or the average animal is going to say, no, thank you. I'm good. I'll stay here with my little poor ass neighborhood, and the police running around treating me like shit. But one thing that I do know is that I'm going to have me a nice phone. I'm going to eat in the morning, and I'm probably going to have me some Jordans or something, or whatever it may be. And that's how most people are, because they know the zookeeper is gonna give them that security, and they know that the zookeeper is going to give them that meal at the end of the day. And so, what? Please don't step on that. That's not a stool, okay, buddy? Hold on, I'll give him some water. Okay, so, Mimi, there you go. Now, so when we come along and we say, man, let's get our own YouTube, F YouTube. Man, let's get our own communications towers. Let's get our own toilet paper company. Let's make and design our own houses. People begin to make you an enemy, and they say, man, you're an agent because you're talking about something that is not 100% guaranteed to them, and they have a choice to make. And it's like, no, my son woke up. I gotta wrap it up real quick. He done woke up real quick. Go get your iPad. Go get your iPad. Huh? And so they have a choice, and most of the people are afraid to make that choice. And I understand. I know many of you are afraid. You know your so-called oppressor. Say what you want about him, but he gonna feed you in the morning, though, ain't you? Ain't he? He's gonna make sure you got some kind of little roof over your back, though, ain't he? He's gonna give you a little sense of security, ain't he? And anybody that threatens that is a threat. You either an agent or a coon or whatever. And so that what makes me an agent, because I want to do for self. But if people understand and see with what I'm doing versus what they're hearing, they would understand. If I am an agent, I would be your agent for you. But I know they kind of mess up your brain a little bit because you won't understand. Most people not used to seeing themselves outside a rap video, outside of what the hell BET is showing, or what little movies coming out, and they can't see themselves outside that. So to see themselves as an agent for the people, or to see me as an agent for the people, not for them, the Europeans and whatever, but an agent for us going against them, it's a little mind-boggling from some people. But I do tell you this. If you listen to what I say, you're always going to be confused. And you're always going to be misled. And I'm telling you right now, that is on purpose. The only real way you can see me and my intentions is if you watch what I do and you see what I do and my accomplishments. And as I just showed you how to pay you for going online and doing a show, how I can sit there and hand you something and give you something for free, tell you to join up for the 5,000 Elite, and literally sit there and give you a $100 movie projector. How I can sit there and talk about building communications towers and literally have a plan set forth to do so. How I can dish out the Lakeisha network just like that. Now, if you watch what I do, then you will begin to understand who I really am, or who you think I really is. That is the real me. Now, if you go off my politics, who I voted for last year, if you go off who my wife is, or whatever the hell politics she is, if you go off my favorite sports team, now what you're doing is you are implementing a cult mentality. You want me to be a member of your cult. And anybody that's a non-member of your cult, whatever cult it may be, will be a threat to you. But I don't see you trying to pay the people. I don't see you, giving the people things or trying to help any way you can, us as a whole. I'm not talking about a little city, a little block, or your little town. God, I'm talking about us as a whole. Help a whole entire continent. For example, the Lakeisha app, the whole continent. Universal Media, the whole continent. Okay? And we got some other things. The communication towers, the whole continent. And it keeps going. Now, you make a decision what you want to do. But I already know you got your mind made up of who or what you think I am. And that's your loss. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What the hell just happened? Oh, okay. Yeah, but am I still on? Testing. Okay. Yeah, but that's your loss, not mine. Now, if you want to call somebody an agent, you might want to start with yourself. Because Tyron Vital is right here in the forefront. My name's out there. My job's out there. I do my genealogy online. My mom's information out online. My sister's in the newspaper in my city like every week. She's on the news. I mean, not every week, but every couple months. Okay? I display that. I show you my things. My phone number's out there. My address to my stores out there. So when you want to talk about an agent, you might want to start with yourself, because I don't see you and your information out here on the forefront and on the front line. So when you put your information out here, like I have my information out here on the front line, then let's reevaluate. than agent. Who's an agent? When you're able to step out of your comfort zone, when you're able to go in amongst a weird, a crazy ass people, and you're able to say, hey, walk around like here I am. Whatever. You got any questions? What's up? When you're able to do that, let's reevaluate who's an agent. But I tell you what, and I'm going to say this again. If I am an agent, I'm your agent. I mean, and I'm going to leave on that note. So, you should be updated by now. I got to go. Diapers to change. House dad. And some songs to sing. And maybe we can get into a movie tonight. But, peace. We out.
Twenty-seven Hearts Beats.
We be solid. 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 Like throwing up the fin and stacking on the boss. While y'all might take it as a win, and I might take it as a loss. Well, I don't know about Tad Data. He's a swirler and I don't trust him. Well, between China and India, there's like 5 billion motherfuckers. You think I'ma sit around and butter up you motherfuckers? With a mathematical equation location is right here, motherfucker. I might be in Minnesota, that's that way Chicago, motherfucker. So check your GPS, the destination of a hustler. They don't even gotta buy for free. I'm giving away this shit. And some people don't even recognize it. Like, what the fuck is this? It's genesis to your existence, and it's that you implement. Cause we be solid. 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 Well, good luck on your Jesus journey and God bless Allah. Preparing for the destruction of people the longer they follow in Allah. Are you going or you staying? You got plans or you praying? Cause the number one excuse you got is a pedophile ass white. Did your book warn you about a creature with 5,000 heads and 10,000 hands? Cause y'all niggas is lame. Doing the same thing over again like Neo and the training. When it's time to do the rain dance. We be solid. We be solid. We be solid.